Um, I haven't thought about death so much in my life ever before. It's definitely crossed my mind. There's always those times where you kind of zone out, or you start wondering about, the afterlife or the before life or what life is. But this last, I'm going to go with 6 months, just a little over 6 months, 7 months. I've never thought about it so much. This condensed time. Every day I'm thinking about death. Every day I'm thinking about what's going to happen, what things are going to be like, how I'm going to feel. Right now, in the potential wake of my mother's passing, or and while I'm how I'm feeling in the wake of Rambo's passing. I guess what I learned is no amount of thinking about it is going to prepare you for anything. You're always going to feel differently than when it happens. You can't really miss something until it's gone. So you can't really anticipate how much you're going to miss it. I think that's the biggest thing. You can anticipate how you're going to feel, but not how much you're going to feel it. I got Rambo's memorial coming up. It's going to be a really good time to reflect on Rambo's life with some good people that loved and cared about Rambo. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to feeling good about all the good things that are going to be said and all the things that are going to be remembered, as well as the things that I'm going to remember. It's amazing because sometimes I can sit here and think about, Rambo, and there's certain things that I remember, and other times people are talking to me and then it just brings up a new memory and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It just brings up an old memory. We just can't remember it all at one time. And then sometimes it just kind of hits you when you're in line at the grocery store, or alone with your thoughts, or out with some friends. And the thing is, the greatest things that happen are only amplified by being able to share it with loved ones. I think that's kind of the best way to put it. And when you don't have your best friend, it's rough. I got great friends that I talk to that are there for me. They're there and they're supportive. But like I said, they're just kind of busy with their own lives at the same time, and they make a little extra time for me. Obviously, they'll never be able to make enough time for me because they have their own lives, and that makes me miss Rambo a lot more, because he was always there. And I've realized that some of my friends and some of my family and stuff are people I didn't reach out to necessarily as often because I had Rambo. Because what I would go through with him. Because I had great things happen and I shared them with him. So it's just different now, and I'm managing. The memorial's going to be awesome. Upgrading his tombstone. It's gonna be epic. And nothing lasts forever, but I hope that stays there for a really long time, and people walk past it and read and know a little bit about Rambo and how great he was, and they might pass that on. I spoke to a dog this weekend. And I loved speaking to the dog, and all I can think of is Rambo. All I can think of is that should this dog pass, maybe that dog will go where Rambo is. And maybe we'll be able to say, hey, I met Quinn. And he misses you. And he loves you. He was great. And maybe wherever Rambo is, there's a message that could come to me from him. But when you think so much about death, sometimes you think about how unlikely that is, so it becomes saddening. It's a lot to take in, but I am doing a little bit better. Obviously good days and bad days, but I am doing a bit better. Back to work, I guess. I never stuck around to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I mean, a lot of times good things would happen and I would just kind of leave them behind. I could think of some examples where I definitely wanted to enjoy the fruits of my labor, but realistically, I wanted to get home or get around to my loved ones and share with them. That was most important. And that's the whole thing. I can't share with Rambo. I could very well still be a crazy person who's just going to a gravesite and talking. But maybe I'm normal. Who knows? Still trying to figure it out.